So, we're going to a little bit, the show today was a rerun on ABC's Morning Blend.
I saw that, yeah.
So you weren't on there. It was like me when I was about 10 pounds slimmer.
That wasn't very nice.
I know.
I mean, I try to get on there and have a couple of words, say a couple of things.
Yeah.
Tell a couple of jokes, and it's a 5-minute, but get up.
We're giving you as much time as you need on this thing. That's the nice thing about this is we give you as much time as you need. Funny. One of the things that we wanted to talk about today were how the consumers out there, you guys are making some poor decisions, and it's impacting your family's financial well-being because mainly these millennials, they don't want to talk to anybody. They just want to text people. They don't want to talk to anybody. So what do? They go on Zillow. Zillow's today's your day to take your beating.
We're going to rant on Zillow.
I'm going to rant on Zillow.
Not Evan Longoria.
No, Evan Longoria.
I'm still with him.
I'm still a little torqued that he tried to take that stadium away from us.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm still a little bit.
Anybody that just, if we have time, I'll bash on Evan Longoria.
2 for 4.
But you take a look at that. For somebody to say we shouldn't have a stadium in Tampa, look at the Lightning. Look at the excitement going. This city is on fire for the Tampa Bay Lightning. My prediction tonight, they're going to win game. They're going to win tonight. Then they're going to do technically after a 2 little quick game hiatus, they're going to just slide right over and do a 4-game sweep. It's unbelievable. 3 in a row. What a comeback.
It's unbelievable.
But I want to get back to the Zillow thing over here, that these people on Zillow, to the general consumer out there, they seem to think that Zillow is this authentic real estate source of information, which they basically take our information from the MLS. This is how Zillow works, if you guys don't know. I take a listing on MLS, and a lot of hard work goes into that, and then Zillow pulls it from my MLS, and then they sell the lead to some knucklehead that pays them for the lead on my property. So when you, the consumer, go to Zillow, and there's a list of 5 agents there. Let me click. Well, that girl, she's cute. Boom. That guy.
Premier agents.
Premier agents. Yes. They don't know anything about the house that you just clicked on unless you click the agent at the top, the listing agent in the real little bitty fine print. And the reason why it's little bitty fine print, because Zillow makes all their money charging real estate agents for leads. Now, I can't even buy my own leads from Zillow. You know why? Because they make too much money selling the leads. So you're a homeowner. The person on Zillow that's getting the information to the consumer, they're not even a bona fide agent. They may have never even, his daddy might be a successful doctor, and daddy's buying the son $5,000 a month worth of leads on Zillow, and you, the consumer, click that guy's a good-looking guy. Daddy paid a lot of money to have that professional picture taken, and he doesn't even know anything about your home. He doesn't know about the CDD. He doesn't know about the sinkhole on the house 5 houses down, and then you're taking your information from this real estate agent because you assume, well, you got him from Zillow, he must be legit.
He's Premier.
He's a Premier agent. And then they do the same thing with title. And, of course, in the title industry, now people are in the habit of taking information from the real estate agent.
It's true.
So now they get this real estate agent off of Zillow, and they decide to list their home because they have a house to sell.
Exactly. And then the listing agent's picking the title agency.
Correct.
Sure, it's not attorney-owned. They don't have 3 redundant systems of cybersecurity.
Right.
We spend $20,000 a month on.
I think the point before you start going off on that, you need to understand that most of the time when you sell your home, you don't even know you need title insurance. And then the agent says, all right, well, use A, B, C, D, E, F, G title company because I recommend them.
Well, I just feel like a lot of people don't know what title insurance is anyhow.
They don't
know what that is. So, my job is to describe it for them, to explain what that is. And really what we're doing is kind of herding cats, getting all the parties together, the attorneys, sellers' attorneys, buyers' attorneys, all the realtors, get them all on one page and kind of have a clear lender,
surveyor,
you name it,
termite guy, inspection guy,
and
contingencies.
There's a million things that are involved in getting everybody on the same page and kind of organize all of that and handle the money.
Right. Handling the money.
Handling the money is huge, and that's everybody's pet peeve.
Right.
Get it quick, get it out, get it legal, and get everybody paid and move on to the next one.
And people we hear the word cybersecurity all the time. cybersecurity. And these agents, there are these other companies. Oh, we have McAfee, and we have these things that are like prehistoric because this technology moves pretty quick. And somebody had mentioned that you guys have done some, what was it, 70,000 closings? Have you ever had anybody steal any money from you?
We've never had anybody lose their money through.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Knock on wood.
So yeah, we've done a lot of transactions, over 20 years of this, and 70,000 transactions.
Wow.
So we have 3 redundant systems, so you're not going to lose your money through us.
Right.
Now, I don't know about Cindy or whoever's title agency. They may have one person working in there. I mean, I don't know what type of cybersecurity they have. You wouldn't know either.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna choose them. Why are you choosing them?
Right.
Oh, maybe there's an affiliated business arrangement.
Wait a minute. Affiliated business disclosure. Let's take our little piggy out over here. Let's talk a little bit about affiliated business disclosures.
Well,
let's talk about it.
It just means that there is a relationship between the two parties. It means there could be some type of benefit gained with both parties.
As
you
Rob,
and you need to read them.
As an attorney, Rob's very careful how he tiptoes on the tulips on that. An affiliated business disclosure basically means a disclosure. A real estate agent is saying, "Hey, Mr. Seller, hey, Mr. Buyer, I'm affiliated in business, and I need to disclose it by law." Which means they're saying, maybe not only am I getting a commission, but I'm also owning part of a title company. They may not be that secure, but my attachment to them is Johnny Manziel getting some money over here. So it may not be in your best interest. And I think a lot of consumers don't even realize most real estate agents, that's my toy. Don't play with that. That's mine.
It's so funny.
Most consumers don't even realize that most of the real estate agents out there today are not representing them the way you think. They're a transaction broker. You list your home. You're assuming that this real estate agent is loyal to you and they have a fiduciary responsibility to you. They're going to keep everything you say in the strictest of confidence. You better read the fine print because some of the biggest, largest real estate companies in the world, they don't represent buyer. They don't represent seller. They're neutral. They're a facilitator. If you're getting a divorce and your spouse hires Ed Brennan, the biggest, baddest divorce lawyer in the state of Florida, they hire Ed Brennan, and then you hire a moderator, what do they call, mediator. A mediator to facilitate your divorce, and your spouse hired Ed Brennan. You're not going to get a favorable outcome. Pay attention. Read the fine print. Do some homework. Of course, it's easy to just list your home with me or somebody from Ellie. I'll do the homework for you. But
I'll read the contracts.
And then we'll do the closing
business disclosures.
And there's exactly. Well, I don't own part of that title company because I know who owns your company, and they ain't going to give me part ownership of it anyway.
I don't think so.
But the bottom line is, I think the consumers in general have a lackadaisical approach, and then I always feel like the first person who made a mountain out of a molehill was a real estate agent. So you're getting these people, and they're trying to show what they know. They're not representing you. They're affiliated with all these other companies. And it seems like they found money. They found ways to make money from everything nowadays. And real estate is just a multifaceted type of an empire. Mm-hmm. And people really need to be careful because they're not looking out for your best interest. You need to ask questions. If you're not asking the right questions, you're going to get burned.
I like that.
Yeah,
you're on a rant. You're doing it, man.
And stuff. And I think that and just the message, I guess, of this rant live today was we want to tell everybody, ask your real estate agent some questions. Are you representing me as a single agent? Because Florida law says if you don't ask, you're assuming this transaction. I think that in July of 2006 that law changed, and I think Florida is the only one. And I know you're licensed in DC, and Washington. But in DC you have to at first contact with a client, you have to talk to them about how they're being represented. In Florida, they don't have to say anything. In just July of 2006, they changed the law and said if you don't say anything, you don't ask, they don't tell, and you're assuming this transactional relationship.
And if the agent is referring you to a title agency, make sure you know that relationship.
Exactly.
Is there a one? If
right.
there's not, why are we using this person?
Right.
They can use us, title and abstract.
Exactly.
Call me.
Well, it's the seller decision. When you sell your home, how do they get a hold of you, Rob? If somebody was going to call title and abstract, how would they even get a hold of you?
By phone.
What's your phone number?
813.
Yeah.
420-3750.
Do you want to say that?
genders at logs.com.
Just replay this video and then you'll get it again. But you're the seller and you sold your home and you're buy owner. You know, your money, when it gets intercepted out of thin air, and these small title companies, they can just file bankruptcy and say, whoops, sorry, the money's gone. If they don't have the money and they're not a fiscally sound institute where they have the money to back up the money that's being stolen, you could be in some trouble. I mean, it's just something that happens. I mean, you read about it in the newspaper. You don't want it to be you.
We take the FSBO calls too. I just took a call 20 minutes ago.
From a for sale by owner. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have a real estate agent. You know, you want to call a title company and have them facilitate the thing for you to make sure and help you through the process. It's a very complicated process. All right, we're going to wrap it up. But I do want to go back to this Evan Longoria thing. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted over the fact that a player as good as this city was to Tampa, as many beautiful women that Evan Longoria got to date in the city of Tampa before he got married. I don't want to start any controversy. You know, now you're off to your new city with your beautiful family and you want to go back and just dump on everybody in Tampa. And I think he owes the city of Tampa an apology for trying to take baseball away from us.
We continue. That's no big deal to us.
I think, I thank God we have people like County Commissioner Ken Hagan that are fighting for that stadium in Tampa.
We're going to get it.
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 It's going to be fantastic.
All right. Well, you can catch us here next Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. Vince and Rob every week, 11 o'clock, Realty Rant Live. We're going to change it to Title Live. You going to make me change it?
No, this is perfect.
I'll give you the big boy seat next week.
Just rolling here, roll out.
I got you. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.